Hey, it's Izzy, and today I'm coming to you with a video about how to start and run a blog. So probably my number one most frequently asked question would be, what is your advice for starting my own blog? And I made a video about this about, I want to say I'm going to go 2 years ago, and I was a fetus. Whenever people ask me that question, I just refer them back to that video. But it's quite outdated now. I'm a little bit older now, a little bit wiser. I've been blogging for a little bit longer, and I just thought I would make an updated video so that you can have some fresh ideas. So a little bit of shameless self-promo right here. I actually have written an article for Dolly magazine, and it's all about how to create a killer blog. I don't actually have the magazine with me. We have about 30 copies and I can't find a single one, and it's got tons of my advice in there. If you want to go and pick that up, it would mean the world to me, and it would also probably help you if you're looking for some advice on how to start your own blog. And this is not going to be the exact same as what I said in the magazine. It's going to be some other stuff too, some additional information. Basically, I started blogging when I was 12, so just last December I came up on my 5-year anniversary. I like to think that I have some knowledge of how to kind of get your blog off the ground. Not saying that I'm, you know, all the way up there or anything, but this is just kind of what helped me and what I would have liked to know back in the day. My first tip would be to kind of find your niche. What I mean by that is find something that makes you unique, or what makes you you. Maybe you do photography but you only use a film camera, or maybe you're really young, or maybe you're older and want to help older women with the way that they dress. Just like something that sets you aside from other people, something that is unique pretty much to you. So for me, it would be the fact that, well, when I started I was 12 years old, so I was targeting my content at very, very young girls, whereas a lot of other bloggers at the time were 20 plus. And it's okay if you can't think of anything. You will usually figure it out sometime into blogging, just something that just makes you you. And my second tip would be to figure out what you want to write about. Pretty simple. What do you love? That would be where I would start. Just go with whatever makes you happy, and basically get that idea and run with it. Make a big list of all of the post ideas that you can possibly think on that topic, because it's nice to have that list when you start so that you don't get 2 posts in and figure out, oh, I don't actually really have anything to write about here. So that would be tip number 2. So this isn't crucial and maybe you don't want to do it, but I find that social media is a huge part of my blog and the way that I run my blog. I think people who don't want to go on and read every post can maybe see an Instagram photo or a Tumblr post or a Facebook update. A really good way to kind of satisfy everybody. Choose your social media handle and decide what you want to put on that social media, and also the main sources of social media that you want to use. I mean, maybe you're more of a Tumblr girl or guy, or you like using Facebook. It's really completely up to you. And kind of branching off that, tip number 4 would be to decide how much you want to share. Maybe your niche is that you're going to share a lot of your life and your personal thoughts and feelings, and that's awesome. And if you don't want to, that's awesome too. But I find that something that connects me with you guys a lot is sharing little things about my day, or little things that may have happened, or photos of me and friends, just so you can actually get an idea of the kind of person that I am in real life. But on some blogs there's clearly a wall up between you and the person that is saying these things on their blog. I don't know if this is making any sense, but kind of fashion bloggers who only share, you know, the best bits of their lives. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know, give that a good think. How much do you want to share with people? Number 6 would be to not care what other people think. Yes, I know, very cliche, and it is something that is very, very easy to say and sometimes very, very hard to actually carry out. When I first started blogging, story time. I started blogging for myself, and at this point in time when this happened, I probably had about 15 followers, and I'm not kidding, about 6 of them family members. How I would do things is I would set up my tripod with my little point and shoot, and I'd put it on a self timer, and I'd kind of run around and take photos. So I was putting these on my blog, and probably only my closest friends knew about it. But I was sitting in class one day, and I guess one of my friends had told another person about my blog, and so they were looking at it and kind of laughing at me, and I was sitting over here and they were sitting over there. Before I knew it, the student had gone over to the teacher and told the teacher about my blog. And the teacher, who, thinking back, was probably not the best teacher. It was a very weird situation, and I don't know why he allowed this to happen. My blog photo, this black and white picnic edited photo of me like doing a hair flick, obviously self timer, just so bad, was on the projector screen at the front of the classroom. I'm not kidding, a big giant blown up blog photo of me on the projector screen. I was absolutely mortified. People were laughing at me for days after that. I suppose I just got over it and continued to blog, and now people can appreciate what I do because they realize that it is just me doing what I love. And I think that there's, you know, kind of a stigma about bloggers being narcissistic and self-centered and things like that, but once you do it for long enough and people begin to realize that you actually genuinely love this, they can treat it like any other thing, as in you're really good at sport, or you're really good at acting, or you love to draw. It's just one of those things, and it brings me a ton of happiness, and it can now bring people around me a ton of happiness. So when I get emails about girls who are scared what other people may think, reading their blog, watching their videos, whatever it may be, my advice is to just not give a damn and to just keep doing what you're doing, because you will be so thankful that you did. Alright, so we're having major technological issues right now, so I have to rush through this. But what I was saying was that I am blogging because I love it, and it doesn't matter if your blog doesn't skyrocket in the first year, because it's going to bring you happiness regardless. And I'm super hyped up right now, I'm sorry. I really hope that this video helped you in some way. I found it, my issue of Dolly magazine is this one here with Taylor Swift on the front. I'm on page 56, How to Create a Killer Blog. I'm so proud of this article, and I really hope that you go and pick it up because it means the world to me. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!